What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Mo Jobs from Straight Talk No Chaser. I'm here with my co-host, Del Moncrief. And we are here with our special guest, Master Blender from Uncle Nearest, Miss Victoria. How you doing?
I'm well. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you for, being here.
Yeah.
It's like, where do we start? Where do we begin? I mean, obviously, Uncle Nearest has become a legend in the whiskey game. The growth has been phenomenal. Obviously, the #1 black whiskey in North America and abroad. I mean, I just wanted personally to hear, what's your story, what's your evolution? How do we end up here from your vantage point?
We ended up here due to the hard work of our beautiful and intelligent CEO, Fauna. She read about Uncle Nearest in an article in the New York Times in 2016. And in 2017, after a lot of research and hard work, our brand launched with this beautiful 1856.
Absolutely.
So it wasn't quite that easy as I told you, but that's what happened.
So, you're a master blender. Can you tell us exactly what is a master blender?
I oversee all of our blends in Open Air Spring Whiskey. I taste everything, decide what's to be blended before it hits the bottle.
Absolutely. So, have you always been in the whiskey? Is it something?
I have not.
Okay.
I retired after 30 years with the federal government on the law enforcement side.
Okay.
And right as I was retiring, Fawn and I had a conversation, and I retired on Thursday from the federal government and went to work on Monday.
Absolutely. So, you're built, you said that you're great.
I am Nearest Queen's great-great-grandmother and 5th generation descendant. Yeah. So Nearest Queen is the man to us. He is the godfather of Tennessee whiskey. We all take our whiskey. Tennessee whiskey goes through a process called the Lincoln County process, and that's what separates us from any other whiskey. And in 1856, Nearest Spring had perfected that process. And it's the process of filtering whiskey through sugar-labeled chocolate.
Absolutely. So, do you have a preference? I mean, I know you have a preference, but do you have a preference between a bourbon or a whiskey?
Well, we are bourbon +1, actually. We have to adhere to everything that bourbon goes through, plus the Lincoln County process.
Absolutely. So, if a person says, okay, I want to try Uncle Nearest, is there a way that you would say, oh, I want you to try it on the rocks in a cocktail? Is that preference?
Well, not really. For a beginner just starting out, I would suggest a cocktail.
Okay.
But I'm also a cocktail kind of girl.
Okay.
The fellas usually say, neat pour with maybe a cube of ice.
Absolutely.
But I'm into cocktails, so I like cocktails.
Well, I need to ask, what's your favorite?
My favorite cocktail is called a Bretta. It was a Bretta.
Oh, this is the first. Go ahead. Let's get this.
I don't know if it's everywhere, but it was created for me by mixologists in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
And it is now on their menu.
Wow.
It's absolutely delicious. It's made with Uncle Nearest 1884 and several other ingredients. It's probably the most complex cocktail I've ever drank in regards to how many ingredients, but it's really, really good. And then another one I have was created by our brand ambassador for Georgia. It's called the Nearest to Happiness.
The Nearest?
Nearest to Happiness.
It's a great name.
It's a phenomenal cocktail, and that recipe is on our website.
Okay. Now, what's the website? Actual website?
UncleNearest.com. www.unclenearest.com.
Okay.
So, word is that Uncle Nearest will be working on wine?
Absolutely not. I don't know where that came
That's
from.
not true?
We are in the whiskey business, so that won't ever happen. Yeah. No wine for us.
Our sources are wrong.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We're in the whiskey business, so.
Okay. Now, obviously, with the pandemic, tourism has been scarce.
We have not had any. We closed our door in March of 2020, but come June 19th, Juneteenth,
Yes,
we
ma'am.
will reopen for tours.
Now, where is that located? Because
Nearest Green Distillery is located in Shelbyville, Tennessee, Highway 231 North in Shelbyville, Tennessee.
So those who would like to come to the distillery and see the beautiful land, I've seen pictures of it. I'd like to hopefully get down sometime. So what can they expect when they get on that tour?
Oh my goodness, a wealth of history for one.
Yes, ma'am.
We will be celebrating all things Tennessee with a spotlight on Nearest Green. But at the distillery, you can count on learning more about NASCAR, the Tennessee Walking Horse, putt-putt golf, Goo-Goo Cluster, of course music. So all of those things were created in Tennessee, you know. So we'll be paying homage to those things that were created in Tennessee with a special spotlight on Nearest Green.
Absolutely. Well, we got some drinks we want to get over here.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
We want to cheers.
Thank you.
Sure.
So we have a whiskey ginger.
Yes, you got an Uncle Nearest.
We got Uncle Nearest whiskey ginger. Let's
Yes,
get it
let's
right.
get it right.
Yes, ma'am.
You were drinking an Uncle Nearest and ginger ale?
Ginger ale? Yes, ginger ale.
Yeah. They gave you my drink, didn't they?
Oh, this is your drink.
That's what I drink all the time. When I don't want to make a cocktail, that's my go-to. Uncle Nearest, either 56 or 84.
Okay.
And ginger ale. Is that your first time trying it?
This is my first time trying.
What do you think?
It's phenomenal. But usually when we do in this scenario, we raise a glass and we say, as we do around
You
this
got
time.
to do it with us.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. You can be anywhere in the world, but in this day and moment, we're honored to be here with you.
Thank you.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Straight talk, no chaser.
Cheers.
Tune in.
Thanks, fellas.
Mm-hmm.
We are literally building out the longest bar in the world.
Oh wow.
So we'll be certified. The Guinness Book of World Records is coming down. I think it's in end of May.
Okay.
Some kind of special.
May, what's the May?
Some kind of
I know you
special.
said Juneteenth, but May on.
I don't know the exact date for the certification for the bar.
What? But Juneteenth is when you got.
Juneteenth is when we're going to open it. And to register for tour, you just go on our website. I'll see you in a little bit. Richie's in there.
Okay, cool.
Just go on the website. So kind of looked on Facebook and other places look kind of like a celebration. It's really not that day. It is. We're reopening our tourism.
Right.
You know, for people to come take tours. But it's it's historic because you want to be on the first round of that.
Absolutely. And all honest, I'll be there.
Okay.
You know, we plan on. Well,
I will be too.
I don't.
I will be too. So come on.
Yes,
Come on.
ma'am.
But it's beautiful. Our distillery sits on 270 beautiful acres.
Yes, it does.
We have about 63, I think, walking horses there on the property.
Beautiful.
We have tried to maintain the integrity of the walking horse farm by not tearing down buildings, just restoring them, just kind of upgrading them to the way we needed it to look, but keeping the integrity of the Tennessee walking horse farm that we took over.
So, I don't think when you were talking about Uncle Nearest, did you mention anything about Jack Daniels or that? Is there a reason why?
You didn't ask me a question.
She can't ask a question.
I see you talk about Jack. I work for Uncle Nearest. So if you ask me a question, I can answer that. But my focus is on Nearest Green.
I don't even know what to say after that. I know.
You should just take a drink.
Have a drink.
So, as the brand's kind of grown.
No, we gotta ask about that though.
No, you can't. But you have to think you're drinking. I'm about to ask a different question. Hold on.
Let her go with that.
Sir, if you don't mind. Thank you. 'Cause you got some smoke, and I'm trying to get the smoke off. You need to let me know. You guys' 1820. It's phenomenal.
Thank you.
Absolutely phenomenal.
We actually rated it a 10 on across the board.
Seriously, it's one of the best whiskeys I've ever had.
Thank you.
I'm an avid bourbon drinker, whiskey collector.
Pretty special.
11 years. How do we get more? That's really what I wanted to get to. How do we get more? Where can I find it?
It's only sold at the distillery.
Ah, okay. Okay, so when I come down on June 19th, I
buy
can
a bottle.
get a bottle.
I don't know yet, but I know you can get a bottle.
I can get a bottle.
I know that for sure.
If I come and I buy a bottle, you sign up?
Oh, I'd be honored to do that.
Oh, I gotta ask.
Absolutely.
Yes, but if I get two, you sign up.
Absolutely.
Okay, now I'm good. I don't have any other questions. I'm happy now.
So what's your question, Bob?
So, tell us the story behind the how Uncle Nearest Jack Daniel.
Do you want it for your listeners, or can you wait till we get in there? Is this just for y'all? Because I'd rather tell it in there. For the podcast?
Yeah.
Okay. So what the relationship was? Is that what you're asking me?
Yes, how are those two connected? I mean, you can get us into it,
Nearest and Jack ended up on the same farm. Nearest Green at that time was an enslaved man making whiskey on the Dan Call farm. And Jack Daniel was a young fellow who came to live on the farm as a chore boy. And he was curious about what was going on in the distance from the house. And finally, after a lot of urging and pestering, Dan Call takes him to meet Nearest Green.
Okay.
And he introduces a young Jack Daniel to Nearest Green, saying he was the best whiskey maker around.
Beautiful.
And soon thereafter, Nearest takes Jack under his wing and becomes his mentor, and not only in whiskey, but in life. Around 15 years old, I think it is, Jack Daniel's father died. And he and Nearest, the friendship just blossomed all the more. Nearest was like 28 years older than Jack. And when a young Jack Daniel bought the distillery from Dan Call, when Dan Call decided to get out of the whiskey business, Jack Daniel bought it, named it after himself, and asked his mentor and good friend to stay on as his head distiller, is what it was called then, which is equivalent to a master distiller. By then, Nearest Green is a free man. And he stays on, and he becomes the first African American master distiller on record.
Absolutely. Like you gotta get a hand clap. I wish we had a beautiful story.
A lot of history there.
It is.
Wow.
It's a whole lot of history.
And for those who don't know, Uncle Nearest is 100% black woman.
It absolutely is. It's owned by a beautiful black woman.
Yes, she's amazing. So,
Yeah.
one question I always wanted to know: what is your mash bill correction? Is your mash bill the same for the 1884, 1856, and the 1860?
The mash bill is the same throughout all of three of our expressions.
Okay. And what is that combination?
I won't tell you that.
Well, you can't tell me. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, okay, I see. I got out of caught this one. Let me
But
take my
I
drink.
can't
Victoria
tell you
don't play.
this. I can't tell you this. It's majority corn.
Thank you. that's inside joke that you don't even get about. Thank you. I'm certain that it is.
Yes. All Tennessee whiskey.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Well, listen, this has been a joy, a pleasure.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
And thank you for continuing to talk to us
Yeah.
and having us. You're a very busy person, and in my eyes, an icon, a legend.
Well, thank you.
And what you guys have done with Uncle Nearest is second to none. You know, a lot of people.
We're proud of it.
Yeah.
Our story is moving, but it's true. Everything's all documented.
Absolutely.
And then we have some phenomenal juice to go along with it. So
Absolutely.
I'm glad I met you guys.
Yes,
Thank you for coming down from Columbus, Georgia.
No,
Columbus, Ohio, to meet me here in Louisville.
Where else would I be?
You tell us to come anywhere, we're coming to you.
So I appreciate it. So I will look for you guys at the distillery.
June 19th.
June 19th. Juneteenth. Sharon!
We're going to bring some deltas too.
Absolutely.